'tis the season to be scammed if you're not careful. And I hate that. I don't know why. Some folks do that anyway, but always here to help us from the BBB, Reanna Smith-Hamblin, who is president and CEO. Happy holidays, Miss Reanna.
Oh, happy holidays to you too. Hopefully better this year than last, right?
Yeah, well, you know, I was talking with one of our photographers. We were driving to Seymour, Indiana this morning, and I had said I really didn't expect this pandemic to be such a problem for so long, which brings other problems. It really surprises me.
It really does me too, unfortunately.
Yeah, what do you do, though? But it is the holidays. We are going to have a wonderful holiday season. There are always scams each and every day, but they tend to ramp up, which is really sad, when there is a disaster or something like the holidays come along. Why is that? Because maybe a little easier to take advantage of people?
I think so. It is definitely easier to take advantage of people during the holidays. They're more giving during the holidays. Some people are a little less on their game because they have so many things going on. So they might actually fall for a scam thinking that it's something real. So there's a lot of different scams out there that can really affect people during the holiday season.
I had a guy who just emailed me the other day, and he said, I wanted to let you know about a scam that is going around. And this is an old scam. It's been around for ever, as long as I can think, but someone told him that he won the, what's that big, the prize patrol comes to Publishers Clearinghouse. Yeah, and they told him he won. They were excited. He won a car, but in order to get his car, okay, this is when you know that it's not right. In order to get his car, he had to go like to Walmart or somewhere and buy a money order and some gift cards, but he knew it was a scam. And so he said that to them, and they cussed him out and hung up. So that's like the first thing. If you win something, nobody's going to make you pay for it. You don't have to go get gift cards. And even if you think you may have won, don't give any personal information anyway.
Absolutely. And it's, of course, you know, right before the holidays, you think it's your lucky day. You might have actually won some money that'll help you through the holiday season. But unfortunately, yeah, definitely a scam. The Publishers Clearinghouse people won't contact you via telephone. If you're a big winner for Publishers, they're going to knock on your door. They still knock on your door. So if anyone like that ever contacts you, first of all, you don't pay fees up front for any kind of winnings like that. And don't, for goodness sakes, don't wire any money. Don't buy gift cards for anything, and then give those numbers to someone you don't know.
Yeah, and also if somebody does knock on your door, if you have a ring or something like that, look that way. Don't just open your door to strangers. So let's go through this 12 scams of Christmas, and there are many more, but these are the ones we're going to start with. And I do this, I've been taken this way, I have to be honest, misleading social media apps. I think I told you, my daughter and I saw this beautiful patio furniture. She had just purchased a home. I said, I'll get it for you. Paid for it. Nothing. Never got it. And it was too good to be true. Talk about social media ads.
Well, I think one of the biggest things we actually got complaints on last year was online shopping, which a lot of it comes from those social media ads. You're on Facebook, you see that cute dress you like, or a pair of shoes, or some kind of crazy gadget that you think your dad or someone might like, and you click on that ad, and sometimes it is it's a fake website that's trying to get your personal information. Sometimes it is a shop overseas, and you order something and you get nothing in return, or you get something that is very, very junk, very much junk. So you've basically wasted your money, and you won't get that money back. So it's one of the biggest concerns we've had over the holiday season. And with a lot of people being at home from COVID, a lot of people fell for this kind of scam last year.
Yeah, and I have to say I'm lucky because it was a couple of $1,000s that I spent, but I put it on a credit card. And I called the credit card. They returned my money, and begin the investigation into the company. I don't know what happened because they didn't tell me, but using a credit card is probably always the safest too, right?
Absolutely the safest, because if it comes out of your debit card or your debit account, then you're kind of fighting with your bank for your money back, and you may get it back. There might be guidelines in place through your bank where you'll get it back eventually, but it's a lot more quick if you're using that credit card.
All right, let's talk about social media gift exchange. Now, this is one I've not seen. I don't even know how this works. What is this gift exchange?
Well, it's funny because your friends will post it in like a Facebook message, and they think it sounds like fun. It's wine. It's kind of bottles of wine or maybe gift cards that you're going to buy, and they ask you to submit your email address. And basically it's kind of a pyramid scheme type of thing. And it never works, unfortunately. So it's really more against the law than anything, because it's a type of pyramid scheme.
And I told the person that emailed me the other day, what we have to do, you have to report these things, because if you just say, woo, glad I wasn't taken, well, that helps you, but it doesn't help the next person that might get taken. And if you can report as much information as you can to the BBB or Attorney General's office, they can begin to pick these scams apart.
They sure can. And we have our Facebook, our page on Facebook that has our scams listed on it. Just go to BBB Louisville. We also have what's called Scam Tracker. It's bbb.org/scam tracker. And you can actually go to Scam Tracker and check out all the scams that are happening around you and across the country. And sometimes you'll find like fake businesses named on the Scam Tracker site. So you might actually run into something that you might have been thinking about and realize that it's a scam. One of the big scams right now that's going around, not holiday related, is the LG&E scam again. We're getting some complaints on it, and I've had some personal calls on that particular scam as well as LG&E is contacting you and wanting to turn your electric off and heat off if you don't pay your bill right now.
Yeah, don't pay anything right now. Hang up and call that company itself. Don't do it because someone called you.
That's right. Call them directly. I know you're scared. It's colder outside right now, but that's a great time for scam artists to get to you. And that's for consumers and businesses. We've had businesses that have fallen for that scam too. They're afraid they're going to lose their electricity, their heating and air, and unfortunately, some of them actually went to Walgreens and purchased those debit cards.
No. Yeah, that's the first giveaway again. Nobody's going to make you go get debit cards or gift cards. We've got so many of these to get through. I'm so afraid we're not going to get to them all. But right now there are some. How do you know if a holiday app like Talk to Santa or Make Your Own Christmas Card, and they're scams, how can you even detect that? Or, like I do now, I don't click on anything. I don't care if it looks like my mom sent me something. I'm not clicking on it. How do you know if these holiday app things like Talk to Santa or whatever are fake?
Well, it's hard to tell sometimes. It really is hard to tell. Sometimes, you've got to look at these apps and determine what kind of ratings they have. Sometimes people put in the ratings and put in comments on whether it's a good app or a bad app. They'll also, you've got to look at review the policies on the app, because they're trying to collect personal information on you. I would really just be wary of any of the free apps like this, because they contain a lot of advertising, and they try to get your money, and then sometimes they surprise you with fees. So I'd be very, very, very cautious of them. And sometimes they have malware. So unless it's a high-rated app that you know about, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, because if you click on it, then they can take control of your computer or get your information. I'm just going to go through these real quick because I want people to know. Alerts about a compromised account. I get these every day. I get emails about my Amazon has been compromised, my PayPal, my Netflix. They want you to click, and if you click, then you're in trouble, right?
Yep, don't click on any links. If you get a text, don't do it.
Don't click on it. That's right. Even text. Thank you, Reanna. Free gift cards, temporary holiday jobs. There are holiday jobs, but go to the real website. Look-alike websites that look exactly like the real websites. Is there anything that gives them away?
You know, it's hard to tell. It really is hard to tell about fake websites. Sometimes they don't have that secure thing on them. So if you're trying to purchase something, that's a particular problem. A lot of fake or scam artists use fake charity websites. So I would just say go to direct sources of people you know and trust.
Also, fake shipping notifications. I got 2 notifications that my items from Amazon Prime had been stopped or there was a problem. Click on this link. I went to my phone, went to my Amazon, looked up my packages, and everything was fine. So that happens. Yeah. Top holiday wish list items. Just don't click on it, right?
No, don't click on them. Don't click on them. Don't trust it. Don't trust anyone.
Right. Isn't that terrible, though? Like, I'm going to miss my $1 million win because I'm just not going to click on it. Reanna Smith-Hamblin, we thank you so much. Did we forget anything that you want to just make sure you stress before we go?
I think the puppy scams are another one. That's the last one. The puppy scams. A lot of people try to get puppies during the holidays, and that is one of the top scams we saw last year as well. They wanted those puppies for friendship and love during all the COVID stuff, and a lot of people do it during the holidays. So go to a direct source. Don't find that cute puppy picture online and assume that it's real.
Yeah, and don't chop adopt. My babies came from Louisville Metro Animal Services. So, Reanna, happy holidays to you, and we appreciate the work that you do.
Thank you so much. You have a great holiday season.
All right. And again, the BBB will always keep you safe. You can call them if you have problems or email them if you have problems, and they are there to help.